Yeah.
Right. And the last topic is Thor 5. So this isn't official. This isn't, this isn't confirmed. Thor is coming back, but it is in discussions. Taika Waititi is interested in doing Thor 5. So pretty much, all right, I think everyone knows our thoughts on Thor Love and Thunder. So my question for you, James, is what would you want to see from Thor 5 to rectify Thor Thor Love and Thunder?
Taika not returning. That's for one. I would be fine if top for Taika to returning, but his attitude and response to or how people responded to Thor Love and Thunder is where I take quite a big issue with it. He said that, oh, I wish Ragnarok wasn't so good so people would like Love and Thunder. I'm like, no, dude, you just made a bad movie. Like, just take it, accept the feedback, and then learn from it, and then or 5, you'd do a lot better. If he had that kind of reaction to it, then I would be back or like down for him to come back. It's just Thor needs to close now. I think the door's done with him, but I do want a Thor 5 so we can cap it off. If it ends with Thor Love and Thunder, it kind of wastes like the character's journey in terms of like the Trinity. For the MCU, as the DC one's kind of called Trinity. The Trinity is really Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. And so 2 out of 3 have already had like really good endings to their characters. And so I think Thor needs to have his good ending as well. Don't know if Taika's the right one to do it. Really depends on how he's going to come into it. Is he going to make Thor a bumbling jock idiot? Like with just a complete idiot, like no smarts at all? Like, yeah, then I don't want it. There needs to be seriousness. And I think Ragnarok was a good blend. I think it lent a little bit too heavy to kind of the humor, but all in all, I think it did some really good stuff, in terms of storytelling, in terms of the character. So yeah, I just want him to have serious edges. He can be funny, he can be a comedic character. What they've done with Star-Lord, I think, is perfect. That's what I want in a comedic character. He's really funny. And then when, shit hits the fan, when things get serious, he's really good. And Chris Pratt does that really well. I mean, look at Guardians 1, where it's his own mother, like that whole side of it. And then Yondu in the second one. I think what they've done there is brilliant. James Gunn is really good at achieving that balance. If Taika can achieve a balance, then sure, I'm down for him to come back. He's clearly like decent at capturing a visual side of the film, but yeah, I just want a little bit more of a serious Thor. He can still joke, but just say something where it doesn't seem like he has, like 15 brain cells kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
What about you?
I agree with you, especially now that he's a father now, or somewhat adopted father.
Yes.
The direction I want to see this is him like building that relationship with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So his daughter's probably going to be older in this now, so I think he needs to
Yep.
have a fitting ending for him, whether he dies or not. I think it's probably best if
Mm-hmm.
he does die, because then it'll just make everything a bit more impactful in terms of the Trinity.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it needs to go, and just pretty much you nailed it perfectly. Just keep out the stupid, silly jokes, childish jokes, because at the end of the day, Thor is not a sort of kiddie, sort of jerky, sort of character.
Yeah.
He's full on serious. He's literally a god of thunder.
Yeah.
So everyone should be taking him seriously, and he's a force to be reckoned with. And we haven't really seen that, and the only time we've actually seen that would be Avengers Infinity War. Other than that, we've barely seen him be that sort of Thor proper,
Serious.
yeah, serious character.
Unless in the first 2, he's kind of overly serious, dull.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm.
I think Taika needs to find a good balance of comedy and seriousness, similar to James Gunn. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll guess we'll wait and see if this is actually confirmed, and
Mm.
if it does end up getting pushed forward.
Yeah. If Thor has to die in this last one, as you said, how would you feel about a James Mangold approach, old man Thor kind of vibes,
I
just
think
to save his daughter or something like that?
I'm all for it. That's perfect, because you got the emotional sort of compelling aspect to that with Thor sacrificing his life for his daughter. It's we're capping off a character that's been in the MCU since the start. He's obviously had
Mm-hmm.
highs and lows, and he's literally lost everything. So the last thing he
Yeah.
wants to lose is himself.
Mhm.
Is if you
Yeah.
just kill off his daughter, then that's just way too brutal.
It is because he's lost everyone and now he lost
Yeah.
Jane. So yeah, that would be bad. But I mean, I saw Taika's thoughts and he wants a villain more powerful than Hela, and Hela was ultra powerful, destroyed the hammer. So I don't think he's the right fit because I want Thor battling something else, perhaps his self in terms of trying to find peace and happiness. I don't think we need a villain that you know goes and destroys worlds and is ultra powerful. I don't think that's the right move.
Yeah. An intellectual villain will be great for him.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
definitely.
So someone that breaks
And
his mind and spirit.
yeah, yeah,
Sweet
agreed.
as. Hmm?
Agreed.
Agreed. Sweet as guys. That'll do us on